7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. What we saw a lot of last week. He had 5 tackles for loss a week ago and 1 here in the first quarter now.
And I think a lot of that comes from not just his athletic ability and his intelligence and understanding how he's being blocked and how to get to the ball carriers, but also comes from scheme as well. When you've got a guy that hot, playing that well, your defense coordinator is looking for ways to create mismatches and get him to the football.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Nigga got all day.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. And this one complete again to Mims. And he's going to get forward.
Now you're going to call holding.
But that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Mayfield now. Going deep for Diggs.
Pick it off.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
Why are you older, man?
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now Mayfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's...
Y'all don't know how to match, bro?
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
25.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He'll try and do this himself. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. So
why you diving behind the dude?
And that's going to make it 4th down.
You diving to pick the ball off and you 5 yards behind him? Like, what sense does that make?
And this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft.
What up with it?
He'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st
chilling,
down.
man.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. The Saints sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have the home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to play well for their faithful. And I expect them to do just that.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
So when they look you up,
ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans.
that nigga busy. And nigga calendar full of stuff.
As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yeah, now leave me be.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready? 60 Bobcats. 6. Ready?
Looking to throw. McIntosh. This is caught.
I'm playing this little man game right quick.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play.
I was in the
36 yards.
I was in the earlier.
So how about this for field position after the big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st
Street
and
King. I was
10.
doing Street Kings earlier.
Off the play fake. McIntosh. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints.
Talking about what?
Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number
In the theater.
of the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well executed their offensive. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Boy, toxic out there, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Well,
the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because
man, make the tackle, bro.
Right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season.
Who is that? Come on, dog. Whoever it is, make the tackle.
Losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Here's Mayfield. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Nigga getting juked by Njoku.
Gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Man.
We all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap
at all.
Quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Man, what the?
Communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And what you be doing?
First down, Panthers.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Come down it.
He completes this to Walker. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Oh, no.
It'll be 2nd down.
I don't want to hear that.
Worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
But they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
We be popping tag. Man, y'all got to stop, man. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop with the foolishness, man. Come on, man. We be popping tags.
And again, it's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3.
Well, this game be really on some BS, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This game be on some BS.
2nd and 7.
That's where I be questioning, man, why I waste my time with this junk sometimes.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
throwing. Mayfield.
Thank you.
Tries to force it in.
Thank you.
Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Saints are going to have
All right.
it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Thank you.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. McIntosh. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hey, track, 19, card, 19, pioneer. Corner, 70. Mustang, 19. Ready?
Looking to throw. McIntosh. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Colston Loveland, 82 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score is Saints 14, Panthers 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives.
Just run it through. Just walk through it then.
I wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18, rough, here we go, set, 65, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw, McIntosh. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, 19, Lions, Cougar 19. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Saints 21, Panthers 3.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And this will be incomplete.
Good tackle.
1 second left to go.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
A final shot before break. Johnson. His throw.
Good hit.
Complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Woodard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times.
Yep, came in the choke call, fully focused, man.
The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
This out quickly to Williams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Get it. Count Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. McIntosh. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
7 Pirates. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. McIntosh. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here we
Brings
go,
up
here we
2nd
go.
and goal.
70 Lions.
Ah!
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if it's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
Good block.
Touchdown.
Good block.
Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. Throw out wide to Walker. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 3. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
First down, Carolina.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice.
I don't understand why they don't match that. I don't get why they don't match that.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just shy.
Where my line at?
He's out of bounds right at the 1.
Damn.
Problem, the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something.
I don't get it.
Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Check out. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Speed. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
What? Man, catch the fucking ball, Loveland.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Hurt. 19 Lion. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year.
Here we go.
Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
19 Tiger.
Off play action. McIntosh. Pass caught right side by Loveland. Touchdown, Saints. Colston Loveland with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Just how we drew it up, baby.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Marvin Mims, 65 yards. And the Panthers are finally into the end zone.
Look at that angle that nigga took.
So on this drive, the
Boy.
rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series.
What are you doing, 27?
To run this offense.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general,
What
what
are
are
you
your
doing?
thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5. At the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. McIntosh. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards the pickup there. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
The kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Panthers 11.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Oh!
And this
Ooh!
one's going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 16-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly
Man, what are you doing, bro?
deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half was pretty
What
much
are you doing?
a copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the Panther first down.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So second and 4 from the 22. Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
At the 1-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
There it is.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football.
There it is there.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
You'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
I don't know why these dudes can't run they routes clean, bro. Running into people all the time. Dang.
In this one, it's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Back to throw again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Yeah, count them up. Count them up. Count them up. Count them up. Count it up. Count it.
He's absolutely taking charge.
That boy out there counting.
0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football.
Excuse me.
He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about
Oh.
get a touchdown here.
What happened? Y'all ran into each other?
To focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 9-yard line.
2nd and 4. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
What?
He is caught.
Where you? You wanna cover 3? Who are you guarding? Who are you guarding?
The scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there, maybe big.
Damn, like these niggas don't guard nobody on this game.
There's a lesson to be learned.
It's crazy.
Took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done.
That shit.
Intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
17. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles. And this is caught inside the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over,
yeah, give me some of that.
Sidelines, we take a break.
First down.
Give me some of that.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Man, why you don't block the nigga right in front of you? Who are you going to block? Who could you possibly be going to block? And it's a nigga standing right in front of you. Dumbass game. Damn, this game dumb.
Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Ready up. 19, right here. Second track and 60. Take off.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Why the fuck are these niggas in my game? Who is 21? Why are you on my field? McCleary?
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for New Orleans, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on
KJ, you needed that game. Get you some statistics, my boy.